Greetings, my little lovelies. I hope I find you all well again, and as usual, feeling tickety-boo. Now, before we go any further, I must say if you hear any background noises or crashes or bangs or the roof coming off, it's school half term, so you're being warned. Right, I found a collection of 12 photographs, ghost photographs. Some you may have seen before, some you may not. Now, we're not saying that they're all genuine, and we're not saying that they're not genuine. As usual here, we find the stuff, we throw it out there, and we let you guys decide. Right, let's crack on, shall we? This photo of the brown lady is considered by many to be actual photographic evidence of ghosts. It was taken at Rainham Hall in Norfolk, England in 1936. There had allegedly been many sightings of the figure before this photo, and it's said to be the ghost of Lady Townsend. She was locked in a room in the hall by her husband when he found out about her infidelity, and she was left to die there. This photo of a child appearing over a grave was taken by Mrs. Andrews in 1947. She noticed the ghost when she had the film developed, but said it wasn't her daughter in the picture. Despite there being some graves for children nearby, the child in the picture has never been identified. Nobody knows who the ghostly figure is in this photo, but it was taken in Alice Springs, Northern Territory, Australia in 1959. Some people think it's just a case of double exposure, while others think it could be a spirit watching us, or something else, because it looks like they're holding binoculars. This photo was taken by Mabel Chinnery in 1959. It shows her husband in his car with, allegedly, her dead mother-in-law in the back seat. While paranormalists believe it to be real, others have debunked it as being just another case of double exposure. Some analysts think this photo, taken at Newby Church in North Yorkshire, England, is fake because the character looks to be posing a little bit too much. However, Reverend K.F. Lord insists there was nothing visible to the naked eye when he took the photograph, and photo experts have said that it has not been double exposed. This photograph, taken inside the National Maritime Museum in Greenwich, England, clearly shows a ghostly finger holding the handrail of the tulip staircase. Photo experts have all agreed that it has not been tampered with, so is considered a genuine example of a ghost's existence. Because this photograph was taken on a Polaroid, it's been deemed by many to be legitimate. It shows Robert A. Ferguson giving a speech, with the ghost of his deceased brother Walter peering over him at the back. Peter Berthelot took this picture of his wife Diane sitting on a pew at the Worstead Church in Norfolk, England in 1975. When they had the film developed, they noticed a ghost sitting on the pew behind Diane. A man allegedly stayed in this church all night, sometime in the 1800s, to try to disprove the theory of ghosts, but he claimed the following morning that he had, in fact, seen the lady in this picture. This photo, taken by Ed and Lorraine Warren, claims to show the ghost of 9-year-old John Defoe. John Defoe, along with his brother, 2 sisters and parents, were killed by his older brother Ronald at their house in Amityville. Ed and Lorraine Warren were paranormal experts who entered the house and captured this image using a camera that consistently took infrared photos during the night. The Defoe murders were the inspiration for the Amityville horror books and films. If you look carefully in the upper right-hand corner of this photo, you can just about make out a translucent figure. It was taken at St. Botolph's Church in 1982, and, at the time, there were only 3 people in the building. A builder later contacted Chris Brackley, who took the photo, to tell him that he recognised the face as being the same as someone he'd previously seen in a coffin in the church. The Ghost Research Society of America took this photo at Bachelor Cemetery in Illinois after it noticed strange readings on its equipment. Researchers didn't see anything at the time, but when this was exposed, it showed a woman in white clothing sitting on one of the graves. Denise Russell took this photo of her grandma who lived alone at the time on the 17th of August 1977. Even though the photo had been developed, copied and given to other family members, nobody noticed the male figure standing over her until Christmas Day in the year 2000. The Russell family say it's the spitting image of their grandpa, who died in 1984. Lovelies, ta-ta!